Hello everyone! The long-awaited trailer for the 8th episode of the Digital Circus has finally been released, and I came to you to sort it out. Let's go! In fact, it was unexpected that the trailer came out so early. Usually Glitches publish it a week before the episode. Let me remind you that the episode will be released on the night of March 20th to 21st. There are still 2 weeks to do this. So the series will be called The Love Without a Heart. I think you understand that this is a reference to Caine. The admirer has always dreamed of friends. Alright, but how do you make them love you back? He tried to impress people with his magic, but he pushed them away from him. This is a story about a small artificial intelligence that will ruin everything. The entire digital circus continues to fail, and the trailer shows it. That's where Jack sits apart from everyone else. Here and here. This is a hand, by the way, from Caine's office from the last episode. Kay will go so crazy that she will teleport the guys under the dome of the circus and drop them. I don't think this will happen due to glitches. They fly very perfectly together. Well, Caine, you definitely won't make friends that way. Well, how about without adventures? Judging by the teleporter, he's going to send them somewhere again. The guys are shocked. It looks like this is the first time they've seen Caine glitching hard. I've already encountered a minor malfunction, but this is much more serious. And so it is. Judging by the faces of the guys in the trailer, it's clear that they will be very scared of Caine's behavior. In this shot, her hands are against the wooden floor, just like in her room. Finally, they will show it to us. How is this moment with Coroner and Caine? There are no colorful cubes and other circus decorations around at all. So this is the distant past. Caine is popping a bunch of bubbles and running somewhere is stuck. And in the preview for the trailer, we see a reference to The Truman Show. And here Caine plays 2 characters at once, Truman and director Christof. Like Truman, he is also a hostage of the system, but of his own system, from which he cannot escape. The director of the artificial world in The Truman Show did not consider himself a villain. He is confident that he has created a better world for Truman, safe, perfect, and protected from the harsh reality. Therefore, he believes that he has the right to keep it inside. Caine behaves very much the same. He is sure that he gives the circus participants fun adventures and that they will be better off here, although in fact, they suffer. But there is an important difference. Christof is a man who consciously controls the show and understands the consequences of his actions. Kinji is a program. He doesn't raise human emotions and suffering, and his behavior is just part of the code that makes him constantly create new adventures. Judging by Caine's dialogue, everyone wants to leave him and get out of the circus. It looks like he's going to spend the whole episode trying to talk sense into everyone and stay in the circus. What do you think is the most interesting moment of the trailer? I think that we will be shown the memories of many characters, although this may be due to the glitches that occur due to Caine. Well, the Kinger is very important to the story. It is clear that Jax and Remember are the most important characters of the circus. Moreover, he is definitely one of the developers. And we don't know much about Scratch, but he's the first one to dissipate for a second. There's also a shot in the trailer of Jax holding a mug of cocoa, just like in that photo. And also an interesting shot where a car crashes, falling from above. Do you remember that Jax saw flashbacks of him driving a car? What if this is the car he crashed in reality? So Caine will still dig into the heads of the guys and do a lot of things in the circus. They'll also show us the offices again, which means there will definitely be a lot of lore. The Glitches have already released a couple of teasers for this episode, for example, where Caine snaps his fingers. Do you remember how he split Gomi on a ribbon with the same gesture? It looks like someone's going to fall under his arm again. And maybe not even an NPC this time. Although he also treated the Ragatha for glitches, so maybe there's nothing sinister about that click at all. Before that, there was a post where Caine stands on the circus stage and is sad. How do you like the sad ones? Well, Caine wanted to be the center of attention, and in the last episode, he just framed everyone. I think a lot of people are very angry at him, hence Caine's depression. It was already buggy, and then the real chaos would begin. But think about it. This is the very beginning of the circus, while there was no one at all, and he was all alone. What if this is the original game? What do you think will happen in the new circus episode? Write in the comments and be sure to subscribe to the channel.